Welcome back to the shed. Hopefully you can hear me. It's just literally started hammering it down with rain. I don't know if that's going to pick up on there, but it's very noisy in here. I'll give it a minute. I think that's as good as we're going to get. So, right, we are going to crack on with a little bit more on the frame. So I'm going to chop, I think, the rear passenger foot pegs off. Made a decision off. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Going to keep the high level exhausts. I've had them on the America for a long time now, and I don't really feel any need to change them. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit more of a fettle with the exhaust hanger bracket, try and make that look a bit nicer. I'm not 100% on that yet, but yeah, that's the starting point. So let's get cracking and see what happens. Well, I figure I'll probably take the frame off for this, so the just easier to get a bit of access, and I can move it around. So the engine's back out. There's our frame, and so yes, we are going to remove the rider foot pegs. So yeah, I think once I've chopped them and ground them back, I suspect we're going to be left with little holes to fill. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, I was thinking about removing this top engine mount, but I've done a bit more research on it now. On the America, I removed... Oh, bit of thunder. On the America, I removed that to get the Bonneville tank on. I've been reading up about it, and it's kind of from the older Triumphs as well, sort of parallel twins. It's like a what do they call it, a head steady mount. Supposedly, I think it's more to do with possible vibrations, because it's not actually I mean, that's a beef mount, but the actual bracketry is quite thin, and I think it's something just to do to help with the vibrations. Some people suggest they can, by removing it, you can get a bit more engine wear. I'm not entirely too sure on it. I just had a quick skim read before I broke the angle grinder out, and you know what, I'm thinking I'm going to leave it. It doesn't, you can't really see it. The carbs, obviously I'm using standard carbs. Some people use different carbs on the Bonnevilles, and it can get in the way of that. I've got none of those issues. It was just literally getting rid of something if I didn't need it. I think I'm going to need it. Well, it suggests that possibly you're better off having it than not. So so it will stay. But looking at the rest of it, I'm going to leave the bracketry here that was for, God, originally that would have been what, for the air injection. That's staying on because my horn attaches there. I think that's about it really. Nothing else to get rid of. I'm keeping the original rear brake mount. So yeah, once these bad boys are off, that is the frame pretty much cleaned up. Let's get those cleaned up. Okay, so grind them off a bit. And here's one I did earlier. Just clean that off with the flat disc. And then a paint removal pad. Let's get that one finished. Okay then, so we need to, well, I've just stuck the old Dremel in there with the sanding drum on there, just cleaned out the insides. So I need to weld these holes up. I was thinking, I think they're probably, certainly for someone with my lack of abilities, they're probably a bit big to just keep. I mean, you probably could slowly fill that up with weld, but there is probably the danger of it being quite, when it grinds back, being a bit porous maybe with my welding. So I was thinking about cutting some metal up just to plug it. So I started looking around, but then I have got some of these, which I believe are mild steel engineer blacked bolts lying around, and I'm thinking hammer that in. Well, clean it up, clean all the engineering black off it, hammer it in, weld round it. That's basically the plug, as long as we're getting deep enough, and cut the ends off, grind flat. Job's a good one, maybe. So first of all, let's just see if these will clean up. Right then, let's try one, see what happens. So I've hammered that in, and well, let's have a go. Right, let's cut them off and grind them, see if they smooth out nicely. Fingers crossed. God, you could almost leave them like that. Seems to work quite nicely. So that's that side done. Unfortunately this side, excuse the wells, got that one done, but as you can see by that one, I've just run out of gas. So I'm gonna see if I can get up to, where would the nearest place be? Halford's probably for me. Go and see if I can go and get some more gas, because it'll be annoying not to finish this. Excellent, right. quick trip up to Alfred's. Not much of a queue, didn't have to stand in the rain. Picked up some new shrouds and some gas. And there we go. We're done. Quite chuffed. They have disappeared. And I think the frame is done. I think there is no more that I want to do to the frame. Right then, so that's been a day of inhaling grinding dust and all sorts, but pretty pleased with the way that's turned out. The frame, I think, is done. Yeah. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. The exhaust hanger bracket, I need to think on that a little bit. I quite liked it. I wonder if I want to tweak it or change it a little bit. I mean, definitely that's the area where it's going to work, but what it actually looks like, not 100% sure yet. So I'm still going to think on that one. Maybe I just need to spray it up black and see it. I'd kind of, I don't know, I'd almost rather it'd be more invisible than that. Anyway, that's for another day. So yeah, frame pretty much done. I just need to, I'm going to get it powder coated. So I just need to see who's open, given the current COVID-19 situation. Who's open and who's working. Can I get it done yet? We shall see. But anyway, that's the end of this one. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you next time.